templates, there are a few different tools that we can actually take advantage of to build these different modules. Now, for the templates, these are actually developed on the platform. So like I said, we'll come back to that a little bit later on. But the templates are done through editors on the platform or just using any text editor or any tools that you already use. Okay. For the front-end development tools that we would actually build the modules with, this is going to include things like the Theme Builder Gradle plugin, the Liferay IDE, or some of you may have already seen or used from some of the other videos. The Liferay Developer Studio can be used to do this as well. There is a Blade CLI project that has some theme templates we can use as well, and then there is the Liferay theme generator. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take advantage of the Liferay theme generator. If you want more information about these other tools, you can go ahead and look at the information below. All right, now the Liferay theme generator takes advantage of Node.js. So this is actually a really fast and easy way to build our themes, get those projects going, make those changes, deploy those quickly, and see the changes on our testing environment. Okay. So there are 3 different things that we're taking advantage of here with these tools. They're going to be Node.js. Obviously, that's going to be the platform itself that we need to run these tools. So it's going to be the JavaScript runtime environment. And this will provide us with basically the platform we need to generate and build our modules. Okay. And then within the generator itself, we're taking advantage of Yeoman and Gulp. If you're not familiar with Yeoman and Gulp, Yeoman is used to actually generate our new theme project. So it gives us the basic folder structure, the basic build that we need to get running with our themes. And then the Gulp tasks are what allow us to do things like build, deploy. You can initialize your projects, different things along those lines. And we'll look at those as we actually continue on here. But that's going to be the basic set of tools that we're using with the Liferay theme generator. Okay. And additionally, what we'll need is we'll also need to set up a Liferay Tomcat bundle. We'll be doing that together as well. Essentially, what we'll do is we'll set up a working testing environment. We'll be able to connect our Liferay theme generator to our testing environment so that we can deploy and we can see the changes and we can do some tests as well. All right, so you can see here, this is a list of everything that we're going to need for our actual project. Like I said, there are other tools that you can use, so feel free to look at our documentation. You can explore and figure out how to use those different tools as well. But for our purposes, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use the Liferay theme generator along with some of these other tools listed here. Okay, so we have obviously the JDK. If you've used Liferay or done any development on Liferay before, you know that we need the JDK in order to make that happen, the Java JDK. Okay, so we need to go ahead and make sure we have set up the Java Development Kit, specifically version 8. Okay, obviously we'll need Node.js and NPM, so we'll go ahead and work with some of those tools as well. This is going to be how we get our Liferay theme generator as well as all the dependencies we need to use the generator. Okay. We also obviously need Yeoman and Gulp. Those are going to be with the Liferay theme generator. We're going to need to download those tasks, and I'll walk through some of that as well. And then we need obviously the theme generator, text editor of choice, and a Liferay bundle. Okay. Now for the text editor of choice, you really can use whatever you want. Liferay is tool agnostic. So what this means is we can use a very simple text editor. You can use Sublime Text, you can use Visual Studio Code, you can use an IDE, IntelliJ, or Eclipse, or anything that you are most comfortable with. For our purposes, we're actually going to go ahead and take advantage of Visual Studio Code. Okay, so we'll take a look at that here in a little bit. All right, so we're going to use these tools. Like I said, we're going to use them to build our modules, to deploy the modules, give us a responsive framework for our content, and then we'll look at the specifics. So we're going global first with our global look and feel changes through the modules, and then we'll go ahead and specifically figure out how we can design our applications, design the different assets in Liferay. Okay. All right, now if you don't already have the Java JDK, you need to go ahead and make sure that you download that for the purposes of some of the hands-on work that we're going to do throughout these videos. Okay, so feel free to make sure you have the JDK 8 downloaded. And you can go ahead and make sure that if you're on Windows, you have the Java home environment variable set as well. Okay, so if you need more information on that, you can go ahead and again look down below. You can take a look at some of that information and follow the link to the JDK8 if you don't already have that. Okay. Otherwise, if you have the superior computer, like myself, no, I'm just kidding. If you have a Mac, you won't need to set up the Java home environment variable. You should actually be ready to go right out the gate. Okay. If for whatever reason you are not able to run Liferay because you don't have the JDK, you can just go ahead and make sure to download the Mac version as well. You'll go through an installation process, and it's pretty easy to set up.